Hey friends, happy Wednesday. Let's get warmed up. Running or marching in place, adding in the arms. We got shoulders and lower body today. Our shoulder moves, our shoulder press, a side lateral raise, and swimmers. Our lower body moves are a squat, a bridge, and a clamshell. Those are just with the band around our thighs. Then we're gonna go back to our shoulder moves for the burnout round. Arm circles forward. Press. I'm gonna try 15s. Still working towards trying to get 15s for all 3 rounds. That's the goal for the day. We shall see. Side lateral raise, 12s, swimmers, 10s. And back. If anybody else finds this helpful, hopefully you do. When I started doing swimmers, guys, I did like 2s or 3s. That was my normal, that was heavy, it was hard, right? So right now, open and close. If you find yourself at a place where you're using some lighter weights for some moves, it's okay, right? We just gotta challenge ourselves. We gotta try to bump it up every once in a while. It's all right if that's where we're at right now. Kick out in front of us, hand opposite leg. Three, 2, 1, shoulder press. I'm gonna do the 15s. Ooh, okay. Load them up. Press up above our head and lower down. We're gonna stop as our elbows are about directly out from our shoulders, and then press back up. You can also stand in a kickstand where you put one foot back. That is fine. Make sure that core is engaged. Three, 2, 1, side lateral raise, 12s. So we're going to bend those elbows, we're going to bring our arms out while they're still bent, and lower down, okay? Ooh. Hello, shoulder day. Almost there. Three, 2, 1, swimmers. So we're gonna start in front of our legs, palms facing our legs. Bring those weights up and out. And then we're gonna bring them back out and up to the front. Woo, man. These 3 moves today, friends. Woo. It's gonna be a sweaty Wednesday. Three, 2, 1. Awesome job. 30-second break. That's only round 1. Oh man. Okay. It's cool. It's great. We got this. We got it. Just do your best, guys. And if you need to drop, you can always drop. On the flip side of that, if you're using a weight and that did not feel challenging for you, gotta bump it up, okay? Shake it out and go back to the press. Load them up. train somewhere else right now. Going on vacation in a couple weeks, so that's usually where it roams nowadays. Oh man. Oh man. Side lateral raise. For our vacation, we are headed down to New Orleans, and then we are going to cut across after a couple days and go to Gulf Shores for a few days. So, kids are super excited. I'm super excited. You all will not notice anything different in this group. Workouts will still be posted. The daily Facebook posts will still be posted. Everything will run as normal. I'll check my emails in the morning, and then probably after I check email and make sure all the posts are doing what they're supposed to do, I'll probably shut it off for the day and enjoy my vacation. 3, 2, 1. And sometimes you'll be like, oh man, why don't you just check out completely? Well, let me tell you, because if I checked out completely, I would not be able to relax, right? If I constantly just sat and wondered about what was going on with my email, if I had any emails, if there were any nutrition guides that needed to be done, if any of our members had questions, and I was just letting that sit for a week, it would drive me crazy. I wouldn't have any fun anyway. So I will have my computer. I will check it once every day. We'll just go from there. People often ask me if I work out on vacation. 3, 2, 1. Not typically. Not typically. I usually, I'll have to pre-record the workouts. So my body will probably be ready for a bit of a rest at that point. But if I do, I might do some cardio or something like that. But we plan on being fairly active while we're on vacation. So for the most part, that's going to be my workouts. All right, friends, one more time. Shoulder press. Load it up. Let's go. Let's switch my feet this time. Over halfway done. Come on, Ash. Come on. So close now. 3, 2, 1. Woo, okay. I'm happy with that. Wasn't pretty, but done is better than pretty. Side lateral raises. Make sure that core is engaged. Someone asked me the other day what we plan on doing on vacation. So, I don't know. We haven't planned anything other than Emery said she wants to go on a horse and carriage ride. I think she saw that in New Orleans. I think she saw that on their website, so she wants to do that. And Grayson said something 3, 2, 1 about getting jet skis, so that will probably happen in Gulf Shores. I told the kids they could each pick one thing that they wanted to do. That's what they both said. We'll see if it stays like that. Swimmers, it's honestly why I haven't really booked anything yet. It's because I have a feeling they're going to change their mind over the next couple weeks. Halfway done. You all keep going. I had a hair literally on my eye. Y'all can never say this isn't like real life, you know? 3, 2, 1. Do other trainers pause to get a hair out of their eye? I don't know, maybe, probably. But you all definitely get it. All right, pop a band on around your thighs. Gonna go into that lower body. We got a squat, we got a bridge, and we got a clamshell. Grab a drink real quick. All right, friends, we're gonna go into that squat. We're gonna put pressure on the band. We're gonna make sure our knees are facing forward. We're gonna hip hinge first, which means we're gonna push those hips back. Then we're going to drop those hips down and up. This is the whole movement here. Nothing fancy, it's just a regular squat, keeping pressure on that band. If the pressure on the band is too much at this point, you can always pop it off, okay? Add it in later. Over halfway done. We are going to be coming back to those shoulder moves at the end of the workout for our burnout round. 3, 2, 1. And go into a bridge. So, put pressure on that band. We're gonna bring our hips up, squeeze those glutes to the top, and then lower down slowly. As soon as your booty hits the ground, popping right back up, okay? Keep that core engaged. Over halfway done. This week, except now with the band. Make sure you are pressing up until you got quite a bit of pressure on that band, and then you're resisting as you come down. Your glutes are going to burn. Three, 2, 1. Swing those legs around. Make sure you come up to your feet at some point during these 30 seconds. Take your time though. Be careful with the band around your legs. by brick. I want to talk about this because we have several new members, and whenever I have new members join, I want to try to catch them up, kind of about what we do here. Okay, go ahead and put pressure on that band. We're gonna do those squats again. What we do here, what some of our little emojis and sayings, what they mean, so that way you all are in the loop. Brick by brick is kind of a newer, I guess, quote or theory, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And essentially what we're talking about with this is when you're on this journey and you're thinking about everything that you need to do, right? You need to eat the protein, you need to go for walks, you need to drink the water, you need to get the workout in, you need to make sure you hit your calories, right? When we're looking at everything, we are almost picturing it as this like big wall in front of us, right? There's this huge wall, we got so much to do, we got such a long way to go. 3, 2, 1, go ahead and come down into a bridge. Put pressure on that band, bring those hips up and lower down. But when we think about this journey that way, it can become very overwhelming when we think about that big wall. So in this program, we say brick by brick. That's all we focus on. Every workout, we're laying a brick, right? Every time we choose to eat a good amount of protein, every time we drink our water, it's just laying another brick, and that's all we are focusing on, is laying bricks. But eventually, if we keep laying those bricks, we stay consistent, and we lay brick after brick of workouts and of hitting our calories and getting in that big ass salad, eventually that wall will be built without the overwhelm of constantly trying to think about building that wall. 3, 2, 1, roll to your side, clamshell. So, if you see someone reference, I laid another brick, or the little brick emoji, this is what they are talking about. All right? I encourage you to adopt this way of thinking, because here's the thing, friends, and I'm just going to be honest with you. 3, 2, 1, swing those legs around. Depending on what your goals are, it's going to take one, okay? And we do not have to do anything extreme to get there, but what we do have to do is continuously and consistently show up, okay? You know, you'll figure it out if you don't already know. We don't do restrictions here. 3, 2, 1, 30-second break. We don't do restrictions. We don't do insane workouts, because our belief is that we just got to be consistent. And if you do, I don't want to say less because it's not less, but not as extreme things, and you do them more consistently, it's going to be more sustainable, right? So brick by brick, write it down somewhere, put it on a post-it, write it on your mirror, every day. That's what we got to do, lay in the bricks. All right, friends, put pressure on that band. Push those hips back, squat down, and come up, squeeze those glutes at the top. To that bridge. Put pressure on that band. Press those hips up, squeeze, lower down slowly. Keep the pressure on that band. That band might make you want to push your knees together. Resist that, okay? Push out. Way over halfway done, way over. Three, two, one, roll into your side, head resting in your hand, stack those legs, open and close. You can have a hand here in front for balance. Two, one, swing those legs around. Almost there, friends. Three, two, one. Awesome job. You can go ahead and pop that band off. I know, some of your all's favorite words. Right behind 3, 2, 1. We're going to go back to our shoulder moves. So we're going to do a press, side lateral raise, and swimmers. I'm going to do 8s for the press and side lateral raise. And I'm going to do 5s for the swimmers. Let's go ahead and grab those weights. Let's get set up. Let's go into that shoulder press. So arms up, press up, overhead. Make sure that core is pulled in and lower down. Also, as we are pressing up, we are not coming back behind us. We're coming more up and out front of us a little bit, okay? I don't want to see this. I want it up here, okay? Really focus on that form. Focus on using those shoulders to stop those weights as they're coming down and press them back up. Almost there. Three, two, one. Nice job. Side lateral raise. Bring those weights together. Bring those arms out to the side. So close to being done with this workout. And while I do love shoulder day, these 3 moves in particular I was not looking forward to, but nothing feels better than when there's something you don't want to do, you do it anyway, and then you're done, right? It's usually how I feel about legs. Every day we get done, every time we get done with the leg day, I'm like, woo! Don't have to worry about that until next week. Then it seems like it's back before I know it, but 3, 2, 1. Swimmers, so palms in front of your legs. We're going to bring those arms up and out, then back out and back up to the front. If you see me kind of looking over here to my right, friends, it's because I have a mirror over here. If you do not have a mirror, I highly, highly, highly suggest you get one, okay? Or some type of reflective surface where you can watch your form. Sometimes it's going to feel like you're doing it right, but when you watch your form, you realize you're actually not doing it correctly. So I I need you to make sure you are doing these moves correctly, because I don't want you to get hurt, number one. Number two, I want you to get the results. And if we're not doing them correctly, we're not working the correct muscle groups, right? So get you a mirror. Even if you have a mirror in some other room in your house, 3, 2, 1, and you just never use it, and you move it into your workout room, that'll work just fine, okay? Hook those hands behind our back. We're gonna stretch out our chest. Mine's still sore. Mine is like one of those $5 or $10 ones that you hang on the back of a door that I used for college. I legitimately think this was my college mirror. I've been out of college for a while. Bring those hands around to the front, cross one hand over top of the other, press and roll your head and shoulders forward. So it doesn't have to be anything expensive, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just something where you can watch yourself. And if you're like, watch myself, I don't want to do that. I get it, but sometimes it's necessary. Pull an arm across, press down gently. Until you get a mirror, you can always record yourself if you feel like something's a little off or you just want to make sure that your form is good. You can always just record yourself on the phone, watch it, make sure you're doing the correct form, you can delete it after that. Other arm. And triceps, so pull an arm up behind your head, press down gently. Other arm. And bring those feet together. We're gonna roll down, stretching out our lower body. And take our feet wide for one more stretch. Come on down. Roll up for 3, 2, 1. Awesome job today, friends. I'll see you all tomorrow for leg day. I know you're excited. I'll see you then.